Gab, how do you see this game going?
I think Liverpool will win, but I think it'll be very tough. I feel like Salah, Mane, Henderson,
90 minutes or
extra time, I think.
Do you?
Yeah, but I think Liverpool will have enough. But if they don't look at a game plan to stop Vinicius, they're going to be a problem, Real Madrid. And like Graham Hunter said when you come on, they're thinking of Valverde will play as an extra midfielder, sort of right side midfielder, winger. So it'll be a tough game. It's hard to call.
And you don't think? Do you think Cruz will play? Tony Cruz? I think he will.
Yeah,
I think for the experience of a European fan, I think he plays.
Yeah, I just think the mentality of the Liverpool players, I mean, Man City's as well, top players, they just know how to get the best out of their talent on the big days. They know how to do it. The mentality, they're going to turn up with the right mentality. Henderson will probably slide across to help Trent out. So he's unselfish. Henderson.
He is a danger for me, Vinicius.
Well, they'll just quickly go over it and say, Jordan, when they get the ball, just slot over and try and stop the ball going to him to start with. And if he does get it, the two of you gang up on him. They'll have a plan. But Liverpool's midfield players are prepared to do anything because they're unselfish. Milner, Fabinho, Henderson.
What a career he's had, Milner. Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic.
Great lad. I worked with him at Newcastle. And all the youngsters out there listening, James Milner, every single day, when I blew the whistle for the end of training, tapped me on the shoulder. Are we doing a bit finishing? Are we going to go? And I walked over with him every day he was out there. Not all of them stayed out. He was one. Yeah. Darren Ambrose was another one who stayed out. But James out there practicing his penalties, practicing his ball striking.
Yeah.
Great professional, great lad.
Liverpool given a huge boost as Fabinho takes part in full training, with Thiago set to join him as key midfield pair race to be fit. Now, it could be Gareth Bale's last game for Madrid. We spoke to Graham Hunter earlier from Spain. He didn't think he'd probably play a part, but this would be Gareth's 5th Champions League title, Dino. Will he go down as a Madrid legend? And why do the fans not particularly like him? Why? I don't get it.
I'm baffled because obviously I work with him with Wales, and I know he's not a big time Charlie. I know he's like, if you brought a man into the room and he introduced him to all the players, you wouldn't know Gareth Bale was who he is. He talks normally and he acts normally. He trains properly. I mean, 4 European Cup winners' medals, or Champions League, whatever you want to call it, but he's won 4. This could be 5. For Wales, I think 85% of the games we win, he's played. 85% of the goals we've scored, he's involved in them or he scores them. They'll build a statue of him in Wales.
Do you think the flag that he put up, remember after a game, what did it say? Golf, Wales, Madrid in that order.
Something's
things
gone wrong.
like that don't help, does it?
No, and he gets a few injuries, which they think, is he injured or is he not injured? But you've got to look at his PR team. What his agent and the people working with him, I don't see many positive things coming out about. He does a lot, off the pitch as well for charities and things. He does loads of stuff, and it doesn't seem to come out. He don't say much.
No, I was going to ask where does he play his football next season, but let's give him a break. He's got the Champions League final, whether he'll play a part or not. And of course, I'm hoping, just praying that Scotland might play Wales down in Wales for that qualifier if we get past Ukraine.
What a game!
We'll come back to that, Dino, shall we? Right. So, just quickly, where does he go next year, Gareth? Does he call it a day or
any of the top 6? Any of the top 6, for me, I'd sign him. He's 32. He's not 35. I know he's had a few injuries. Providing mentally he's still got the candle burning inside him and he still wants to do it.
He was good at Spurs when you come last season. He still looked threatening, didn't he?
See, what about the 2 goals he scored for Wales out of nothing? Won us the game. Free kick over the wall. And I'm looking at Ancelotti needing a goal. And he's sat on the bench and he's just watched him score 2 goals for Wales. 2 great goals, volley and a free kick. And he don't even bring him on. So
something's weird.
Trying to get him out.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.